Hi, my name's Anthony. I'm currently living in Auckland, New Zealand. This lesson is for week 3 of Introduction to Music Production at Coursera.org. I'll be teaching the effect categories, including which plugins go in each category and which property of sound each category relates to. The application of an audio effect on a waveform within the digital domain is known as digital signal processing. These audio effects are separated into 3 categories, and these 3 categories are related to 3 principles of sound. Number 1, dynamic effects. These effects are directly related to amplitude. The dynamic effects automatically control the level of volume based on the material over time. We can also reduce or increase the dynamic range of an audio signal. These type of effects are known as compressors, limiters, expanders, and noise gates. A compressor and expander increase and decrease the dynamic range respectively. Audio signals above a set threshold are reduced relative to lower level signals. This creates a more even signal level, reducing the level of the loudest parts, or in turn have the lower levels attenuated or reduced. Number 2, delay effects. These are related to the propagation principle of sound. These create a specific delay to the signal, which can represent the space to which you're inside. The original signal is closely followed by a delayed repeat of that signal, just like an echo. These delay times can vary from a few milliseconds to several seconds, and delay effects can include a single echo or multiple echoes. Examples of delay effect plugins which we use are reverbs, delays, phasers, flangers, and choruses. They give a great sense of the space and can allow us to change the outcome of the recorded audio signal, whether we want it to sound like it's right beside us in a small room, or if we wanted it to sound like it's in a large cathedral or church, where we would use a delay effect to give that impression. Number 3, filter effects. Filter effects control the timbre of the sound. This is where we will boost or cut certain frequencies of an audio signal to color or manipulate it in a desired way relative to its frequency and timbre. Such filter effects that we use and that you're probably familiar with are high-pass filter, low-pass filter, band-pass filter, graphic equalization, and parametric equalizers. As we are working in the digital domain, using and running a lot of effect plugins on multiple tracks in our DAW can be very computer processor heavy. This is why we use an increased buffer size at this stage of the production phase, as mentioned in the previous lesson. But we can also get smart with how we apply these effects. For example, if you multi-track record a drum kit using, say, 8 different microphones and 8 tracks, you want to apply a reverb effect to the drums. You don't have to add a plugin to each track individually just for the same effect. You can create a submix or send that individual effect to the desired tracks using a send and return method. This way you only use one effect plugin, freeing up more processing power. Now, just to wrap up and reflect on today's lesson, the digital signal processing audio effects are separated into 3 categories and related to the 3 principles of sound. 1. Dynamic effects control amplitude, and these are compressors, limiters, expanders, and noise gates. Number 2. Delay effects control propagation qualities, and these are reverbs, delays, phasers, flangers, and choruses. And 3. Filter effects control timbre, and these are high-pass filter, low-pass filter, band-pass filter, parametric EQ, and graphic EQ. I hope this lesson serves you well and you now know the relationship of these effects to your recorded signals.